Three tiny red threads. That's all it takes to create the most expensive spice in the world. Crocus sativus. And here's the surprising part. Each flower gives you only three of them. Just three. So imagine this. To fill a small jar of saffron, farmers have to handpick thousands and thousands of flowers. Every single thread carefully pulled out one by one. No machines, no shortcuts. Maybe that's why thousands of years ago, saffron wasn't just a spice. It was a symbol of luxury. In ancient places like Persia, saffron was everywhere, but not in the way you would expect. Kings didn't just eat it, they used it to perfume their palaces. They dyed their royal clothes with it. They turned something as simple as a flower into a statement of power. And honestly, it makes sense. Because saffron doesn't just look rich, it feels like it has a story behind it. And actually, it does. There is an old Greek myth about a young man named Crocus. He fell deeply in love with a beautiful nymph named Smilax. But their love was not meant to be. According to the myth, the gods turned Crocus into a flower, and from that flower came a saffron we know today. Those three red threads, they are said to represent his love. Now, whether the story is true or not, it definitely adds a little magic to something so small, doesn't it? But saffron didn't just stay in stories, it traveled across empires, across trade routes, carried by merchants who knew just how valuable it was. It reached royal courts, ancient cities, and even fascinated powerful rulers like Cleopatra. It is said she used saffron in her baths, believing it added beauty, glow, and a kind of luxury that couldn't be matched. And then, far away from all these empires, saffron found one of its most beautiful homes in the breathtaking valleys of Kashmir. There is a local legend that two traveling saints introduced saffron to the region, bringing the bulbs and teaching people how to grow them. And somehow, the land, the climate, the soil, it all worked perfectly. Today, Kashmir produces some of the finest saffron in the world. A tiny flower with just three fragile threads, traveling across myths, kingdoms, and mountains to become one of the most precious things on earth. So, the next time you see saffron, don't just see a spice, see the flowers behind it, the hands that picked it, the stories that shaped it, and maybe a love story that never really ended.